back. We're going to use a different strum pattern this time here, because why do we use different strum patterns? Usually it's because we want the song to have a different type of groove. These subtle switches in strum patterns between eighth notes and quarter notes can really affect the groove, and the groove is the thing that we kind of move to, or we're singing to, or we're playing with another instrument to. We always want these rhythms to complement each other, and a lot of times when we're singing and playing guitar, we tend to go back to our same style of patterns here with the guitar rhythm. And the idea is to start building up some vocabulary so we can carry a different groove throughout a song. Not just kind of meander back to what's comfortable. So these different grooves they're really subtle, but they are different. So we're going to try this one here, and we're going to use a little bit more of modern sounding chord sequence, I guess. But this kind of, I don't know when this got popular. Bluegrassers started using this probably in the 80s. I could be wrong, but you'll hear it in a lot of pop music. And it's just where you close off the D and the G on the high strings here, and then you move these fingers back over and over. Sometimes people will call this a C9 or a C add 9 or a C sus2. Doesn't matter as long as we know what it means, what we should be playing there. So we're going to use this G here, and we're going to shift over to this C here, where we're holding down the D and the G notes, sorry. So it's called a C add something. We can fight about that later, by the way. All right, here we go. Here's our pattern. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes. Ready, play. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Switch. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and ready. Switch. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and ready. Switch. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and ready. Switch. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and ready. Switch. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and ready. Switch. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and ready. Switch. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And I'm going to add something in here, so pay attention. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and good. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Take a breath, we're almost there. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Excellent. So what happened there is we got into what we call a compound pattern, where we were combining this 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then it kind of naturally felt going 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and that created momentum into the other chord change there. So that's kind of cool, and that's what'll happen the more you practice these basic strum patterns. Don't worry about practicing the compound patterns until you get those basic patterns and you feel really comfortable with them. They'll start to mix and match, and that's really what strumming is all about. It's not about playing the exact same pattern all the way through. It's about allowing it to breathe within the space depending on the vocal groove or the bass groove or whatever else is happening. So we have our primary groove, but we let it breathe, and in those spaces and the transitions to other places, usually we'll do that. So very cool. That kind of wraps up this strum pattern lesson. And we'll do some more here. I'll bring in some examples and real world examples and whatnot. But these are important chord changes to get down in time. It's important to give yourself time to switch. Remember, if you have to cheat time, you cheat that fourth beat. If you're not used to counting out loud, it's really not going to kill you to learn how to do it. A lot of people don't do it because it's difficult. That's not a good reason not to count out loud. Counting out loud is what's going to keep you where you need to be. Otherwise, you're really just hoping for the best. And as Robert Plant says, you're guessing about a thing you really ought to know. And that's just not a good way to go through life. So get it down, count out loud. You got these videos you can count with me. It's easy. Somebody's doing it with you. But if you can get in that habit, you'll learn where those cycles start and end and where you need to be to the next one. And it'll just tighten up your rhythm. It'll tighten up your sense of time. And you're going to have a lot more fun playing, whether you're accompanying yourself or playing with somebody else. So have fun with it out there. Keep your guitar tuned and keep some fresh strings on there. Keep your nails trimmed if you can. Keep everything relaxed. Don't forget to breathe. I'll see you next time.